you, a sensitive fellow. So sad for his...
The Misfits showcases Marilyn Monroe in a way that left a lasting impression on those present during filming. As she immersed herself in her role, she often revealed layers of vulnerability that took the crew by surprise. In several scenes, her willingness to expose her emotions and physicality created a raw atmosphere on set. This openness was not just about her character, but also reflected Monroe's own struggles with identity and self-acceptance. Take after take, she pushed boundaries, leading to moments that felt both intimate and shocking. Crew members found themselves captivated, witnessing a performance that blurred the lines between acting and reality. Her interactions with Clark Gable and Montgomery Clift were charged with a unique energy, as each actor brought their personal experiences into the mix. Monroe's ability to channel her own complexities into her character added depth to the film, making it a profound exploration of human connection. Each scene became a testament to her talent, revealing not just the character she portrayed but also the woman behind the iconic image.
Will you have a spare tire?
Somebody's better drive her.
Adapted from Arthur Miller's short story, first published in Esquire magazine in 1957, The Misfits gained significance not just as a creative endeavor, but as a historical artifact. It marked the final completed film for two of Hollywood's most celebrated stars, Clark Gable and Marilyn Monroe. The film was released during a time when American cinema was undergoing significant changes, with the decline of the studio system and the rise of more personal, independent filmmaking. The Misfits, with its themes of disillusionment and the search for identity, resonated with the cultural shifts of the early 1960s. Tragically, Gable passed away just 3 months before the movie's premiere, and Monroe's untimely death followed a year later in August 1962. This dual loss imbued the film with an aura of melancholy and served as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life. The Misfits stands as a bittersweet farewell to these legends, capturing their final performances and cementing its place in cinematic history as a reflection of both personal and societal struggles. The film's narrative, combined with the real-life tragedies of its stars, creates a powerful emotional resonance that continues to be felt by audiences today.
Everything keeps changing.
Upon its release, The Misfits faced an underwhelming box office performance, considered a commercial failure at the time. Despite this initial setback, critics were quick to recognize the film's exceptional screenplay, which was written by Arthur Miller, and the raw, emotional performances delivered by the cast, including Marilyn Monroe, Clark Gable, and Montgomery Clift. These performances brought depth and complexity to their characters, allowing audiences to connect with their struggles and desires. Over the years, the movie's reputation underwent a significant transformation. Many modern critics now herald it as a masterpiece, appreciating its exploration of themes such as loneliness, disillusionment, and the search for meaning in life. Today, it is celebrated as one of the most thought-provoking and artistically accomplished films of the 1960s. It is often included in discussions of the decade's finest works for its bold storytelling and layered character portrayals, showcasing the struggles of individuals against the backdrop of a changing American landscape. The Misfits has become a significant part of cinematic history, influencing filmmakers and audiences alike with its poignant narrative and unforgettable performances.
Up to your neck in dames again? I just been thinking. I don't know how we got so stupid.
The narrative of The Misfits follows Rosalind Tabor, a beautiful and vulnerable ex-stripper portrayed by Marilyn Monroe, as she navigates the complexities of newfound relationships. After filing for divorce, Rosalind encounters Gay Langland, an aging cowboy-turned-gambler played by Clark Gable, and Guido, a tormented former World War II pilot portrayed by Eli Wallach. Drawn together by loneliness and desperation, they form an unusual alliance and decide to live in Guido's half-finished desert home. The story takes a dramatic turn when they meet Perce Howland, a broken ex-rodeo rider played by Montgomery Clift. Together, they embark on a controversial business venture capturing wild horses for slaughter. This venture reveals the tensions and hidden motives among the group, highlighting their personal struggles and the harsh realities of their lives. As they confront their pasts and the choices they make, the characters grapple with themes of love, loss, and the search for meaning in a world that seems indifferent to their plight. The film paints a poignant picture of their intertwined fates and the inevitable consequences of their actions. The emotional depth and complexity of the characters are brought to life through powerful performances, making the Misfits a timeless exploration of human connection and despair. The stark desert landscape serves as a backdrop to their journey, symbolizing both freedom and entrapment as they seek to reconcile their dreams with the harsh truths of existence. The relationships formed among Rosalind, Gay, Guido, and Perce illustrate the fragility of hope and the relentless pursuit of understanding in a world filled with uncertainty.
Think of it, but I sell to dealers only. Because all they're looking to buy is a horse.
I didn't mean to insult you, Gay.
No insult.
Filming the Misfits faced numerous challenges from the very beginning. The harsh conditions of the northern Nevada desert, where temperatures regularly soared above 100 degrees, created a difficult environment for the cast and crew. The relentless heat made it hard to focus and work efficiently, impacting the overall pace of production. Additionally, the emotional climate on set was strained, largely due to Marilyn Monroe's personal issues. At the time, she was grappling with her crumbling marriage to Arthur Miller, who had written the screenplay for the film. This turmoil affected her behavior, leading to frequent tardiness and absences. Her struggles were compounded by her reliance on alcohol and prescription drugs, which added to the unpredictability of her performance. The combination of extreme weather and Monroe's emotional state created a tense atmosphere, causing delays and challenges that reverberated throughout the entire project. The difficulties faced during production not only tested the resolve of the filmmakers, but also shaped the final outcome of the film in ways that were felt long after the cameras stopped rolling.
Because there ain't many of us left now.
Now things are tough all over, Bob.
Yeah, sure.
During the production of The Misfits, Marilyn Monroe's health and personal issues became increasingly difficult for the cast and crew to manage. Her struggles were evident as they led to several interruptions in filming. At one point, the situation escalated to the point where filming had to be halted entirely, and Monroe required hospitalization for a few weeks. This break in production highlighted the severity of her emotional and physical state. Her erratic behavior during this time added to the challenges faced by everyone involved in the project. The atmosphere on set became quite taxing, as her emotional instability created a ripple effect that affected the entire production. Despite these difficulties, Monroe's performance in The Misfits stands out as one of her most vulnerable and raw portrayals. It is often noted that her real-life pain seeped into her character, making her role haunting and unforgettable. The combination of her talent and the turmoil she experienced contributed to a deeply affecting performance that resonated with audiences.
You ain't kidding. Even when you're kidding, you ain't kidding.
Clark Gable, known for his professionalism and commitment, performed some of his own stunts in the film. His dedication to the role was evident as he engaged in various physically demanding scenes. However, he wisely chose to avoid particularly dangerous situations, such as those involving being dragged across a dry lake bed at high speeds or working closely with the wild mustangs. Despite his efforts to ensure safety on set, tensions rose when director John Huston insisted on reshooting a scene after Gable's stunt double was injured. This incident created an atmosphere of unease, highlighting the risks involved in filmmaking. Gable, frustrated and concerned for the safety of himself and his fellow actors, walked off the set. This marked one of the few instances where his usual calm demeanor gave way to visible anger, illustrating the challenges and pressures faced by actors during production. The situation revealed the delicate balance between artistic vision and the well-being of those involved, a reality that often complicates the filmmaking process. On the last day of filming, Clark Gable reportedly expressed relief at the film's completion, joking about the stress nearly giving him a heart attack. His lighthearted remarks masked the toll that the production had taken on him. Tragically, the very next day, Gable suffered a massive heart attack that would lead to his untimely death 10 days later at the age of 59. This sudden loss cast a long shadow over the Misfits, transforming it into an unintended elegy for the legendary actor. Gable, known as the King of Hollywood, had faced numerous personal and professional challenges throughout his career, yet he remained dedicated to his craft. His work in The Misfits is a powerful testament to his resilience. The film, which featured a strong cast including Marilyn Monroe and Montgomery Clift, became a poignant reminder of Gable's legacy. His commitment to the role, and the film itself highlighted the enduring nature of his contributions to cinema. The unexpected circumstances surrounding his passing left a lasting impact on the film's reception and on the hearts of his fans. The film serves not only as a reflection of Gable's talent, but also as a bittersweet farewell to an iconic figure in Hollywood history.
Flying. Probably never see this again in history, you know.
For Marilyn Monroe, working with Clark Gable was a deeply emotional experience. Growing up in foster homes, she often felt alone and yearned for a father figure in her life. Gable, a major star of the time, became that figure for her. She idolized him to the point of sleeping with his photograph under her pillow. This connection was not just admiration, it was a longing for the stability and love she lacked in her early years. As filming approached, her excitement was mixed with anxiety. She struggled with sleepless nights, often relying on sleeping pills to cope with the pressure of their first scene together. This anxiety manifested in her tardiness on set, which added to her stress. However, her vulnerability and genuine admiration for Gable shone through in their performances. This emotional backdrop enriched their on-screen chemistry, allowing audiences to see the fragile human behind Monroe's glamorous persona. The film revealed not just the characters they portrayed, but also the complex emotions of two icons of Hollywood. Director John Huston, though a celebrated filmmaker, brought his own challenges to the production of the Misfits. Known for his love of gambling, Huston's late-night escapades often left him absent or late to set, adding to the already chaotic schedule. This unpredictability created a tense atmosphere on set, as the cast and crew had to adapt to his erratic timing. However, despite these issues, Huston's vision for the film remained intact. He had a unique ability to capture the emotional intensity and raw beauty of the Nevada desert setting, which played a crucial role in the film's atmosphere. His direction allowed the actors to explore deep, complex emotions, making their performances resonate with authenticity. Huston's skill in navigating the volatile dynamics on set, while still delivering a cohesive and artistically significant film, is a testament to his talent as a director. The Misfits stands as a reflection of his artistry, showcasing both the challenges and triumphs that can arise during the filmmaking process.
I've been waiting. I'm going out of my mind with waiting. Come back with me. Give me a week, 2 weeks.
Preparing for the physically demanding role in the Misfits, Clark Gable underwent a dramatic transformation that showcased his dedication to his craft. Initially, he faced a setback when he failed an insurance physical due to health concerns. This prompted him to take his fitness seriously, leading him to embark on a rigorous regimen aimed at improving his physical condition. Gable committed to losing 35 pounds, a significant challenge that required him to make substantial lifestyle changes. He temporarily quit smoking and drinking, which were habits he had indulged in for years. His hard work and determination paid off when he successfully passed the second physical examination. However, true to his character, he celebrated this achievement in his signature style, indulging himself with a bottle of brandy and a cigar. Gable's commitment to maintaining his iconic status in Hollywood, even in his later years, demonstrated his unwavering dedication to his craft, and the lengths he was willing to go to embody his roles authentically.
Come on, folks, let's have a drink. I'll start the refrigerator. It makes ice quick.
Ice?
A pivotal scene in The Misfits involves Clark Gable's character kissing Marilyn Monroe's Rosalind while she sleeps. This moment, intended to capture a tender connection, became one of the most talked about parts of the film due to the unexpected behavior of Monroe during filming. As the cameras rolled, Monroe repeatedly dropped the covers, exposing herself to the crew. This surprising act shocked everyone on set, including the cast and crew, adding a layer of behind-the-scenes drama that surrounded the production. Director John Huston insisted on retakes, hoping to capture the right emotional tone, but Monroe's actions continued to disrupt the intended flow. Ultimately, the footage was deemed unnecessary and omitted from the final cut of the film. However, the scene did not fade into obscurity. It was salvaged by producer Frank Taylor's son, and has remained a controversial piece of cinematic history, locked away since 1999, raising questions about the boundaries of artistic expression and the complexities of Monroe's legacy in Hollywood.
Parents? Were those his mares?
The salvaged footage of Monroe's provocative scenes has become a fascinating topic for film historians and fans alike. Long believed to be destroyed, this material was preserved by producer Frank Taylor's son, allowing a rare glimpse into Monroe's defiance during a tumultuous production. This footage showcases her strength and complexity as an actress, revealing the struggles she faced in a male-dominated industry. The dynamics on set were often fraught, with tensions rising between Monroe and her co-stars, as well as the crew. The existence of this footage has sparked debates about Monroe's agency, challenging the narrative that often portrayed her as merely a victim of circumstance. Critics and scholars argue that it highlights her determination to assert herself creatively, despite the overwhelming pressures of Hollywood. While the footage has never been officially released, its mere existence continues to intrigue and provoke discussions about the legacy of Monroe and the broader implications for women in film. The mystery surrounding the footage adds another layer to her already complex story, inviting speculation about what it might reveal if ever made public. The ongoing interest in this material reflects a deep desire to understand the real Monroe, beyond the glamorous image that has often overshadowed her true talent and struggles.
Thanks a lot. We gotta go now.
Listen, if you're not going back east right away, I'd be glad to take you out and show.
Though The Misfits is often recognized for its lead actors, Thelma Ritter's supporting performance truly shines. Her sharp wit and emotional depth create a powerful contrast against the film's heavier themes. Ritter's character brings a sense of grounding to the story, balancing the intensity of the lead performances with her unique charm and humor. She has an incredible ability to command the screen, making her scenes memorable and impactful. Ritter's portrayal serves as a reminder of how essential strong supporting roles are in elevating a film's narrative. Her interactions with the main characters add layers to the story, revealing deeper emotions and complexities. The subtle nuances in her performance highlight her skill as an actress, demonstrating that even in a film with such star power, a well-crafted supporting role can resonate strongly with audiences. Thelma Ritter's work in The Misfits remains one of the most unforgettable aspects of this cinematic masterpiece, showcasing her talent and the importance of every character in storytelling.
Yeah, it'd be just perfect if somebody'd go out to the car and bring in that bottle of whiskey I bought with my own money.
As filming progressed, the crew became increasingly aware of Marilyn Monroe's unique approach to her craft. Each take revealed not only her character's struggles, but also Monroe's own battles with self-image and acceptance. This openness brought a level of authenticity that was rare in Hollywood at the time. Her performances were not just about delivering lines, they were deeply personal expressions of her own life experiences. The chemistry between Monroe, Clark Gable, and Montgomery Clift added another layer to the film, as their real-life complexities intertwined with their characters. The crew often found themselves in awe, witnessing moments that felt intensely real and unfiltered. Monroe's willingness to bare her soul on camera created an atmosphere that was both electric and vulnerable. This rawness allowed for a profound exploration of themes like love, loss, and the human condition. The Misfits became more than just a film. It was a reflection of Monroe's inner world, showcasing her talent and the intricate dance between art and reality. The experience left a lasting impact on everyone involved, marking a significant moment in cinematic history.
They still haven't found it.
Oh, we gotta get this boy on a horse. We'll see you later.
Well, I'll be around somewhere, but I can't go Mustanging with you.
The Misfits, directed by John Huston, stands as a poignant piece of cinema, notable not only for its narrative, but also for its historical significance as the final completed film featuring both Clark Gable and Marilyn Monroe. Released in 1961, this film captures a moment in time, showcasing the undeniable charisma and talent of two of Hollywood's most iconic stars, whose lives ended tragically shortly after its release. At the heart of the film is the relationship between Gay Langland, played by Gable, and Rosalind Tabor, portrayed by Monroe. Their initial meeting in a restaurant, following Rosalind's decision to divorce her husband, sets the stage for a romance that is tender yet fraught with complications. The chemistry between Gable and Monroe is palpable, drawing viewers into their world as they navigate the complexities of love and personal struggles. Gable's portrayal of Gay, a rugged cowboy with a troubled soul, complements Monroe's performance as Rosalind, a woman seeking liberation and meaning in her life. Montgomery Clift adds depth to the narrative as Perce Howland, a character whose own struggles and insecurities mirror those of Gay and Rosalind. The trio's interactions create a rich tapestry of emotions, exploring themes of love, loss, and the quest for identity. While some viewers may find the pacing slow, others appreciate the film's contemplative nature, allowing for an intimate exploration of its characters. However, the film is not without its controversies. One of the most striking elements is the subplot involving the potential killing of wild horses, which serves as a critical turning point in the relationship between Gay and Rosalind. This aspect has elicited mixed reactions. Some viewers see it as a powerful commentary on the clash between human desires and the natural world, while others feel it detracts from the romantic narrative. This moral dilemma reflects the broader themes of the film, prompting discussions about ethics and the consequences of one's actions. The performances of Gable and Monroe are undeniably the film's highlights, showcasing their star power and emotional range. Gable, in his final role, delivers a performance that is both vulnerable and commanding, while Monroe's portrayal of Rosalind is imbued with a delicate strength that resonates deeply. Critics have noted that Monroe's ability to convey complex emotions adds layers to her character, making her one of the most memorable aspects of the film. Despite its flaws, The Misfits is a film that resonates with audiences on multiple levels. It serves as a reflection on the fleeting nature of life and love, particularly poignant given the fates of its stars. The film's cinematography captures the stark beauty of the Nevada desert, enhancing the themes of isolation and longing that permeate the story. In conclusion, The Misfits is a multifaceted film that invites viewers to engage with its characters and themes on a personal level. While opinions may vary on certain aspects, such as pacing and thematic focus, the film remains a significant cultural artifact, encapsulating the essence of two legendary figures in cinema. It is a testament to the enduring power of storytelling and a reminder of the legacies left behind by Gable and Monroe.
You better get a paper from this, Mr. Blackwell, because I'm the oldest, and you know.
As the dust settles on the poignant tale of the Misfits, we invite you to delve deeper into the lives of the remarkable cast that brought this story to life. What happened to these iconic figures after the cameras stopped rolling? The film featured legends like Marilyn Monroe, whose tragic end still captivates hearts and minds, and Clark Gable, a Hollywood titan whose legacy transcends time. But what of the others? Each actor carried their own unique journey, facing triumphs and challenges that would shape their paths in unexpected ways. From the glitz of Hollywood to personal struggles, their stories reveal a tapestry of ambition, heartache, and resilience. Join us as we uncover the fates of these talented individuals, exploring the lesser-known chapters of their lives that followed the film's release. Prepare to be surprised by the twists and turns that lie ahead, as we pull back the curtain on the aftermath of The Misfits.
Look, why don't you try it?
Clark Gable's portrayal of Gay Langland in the 1961 film The Misfits marked a poignant moment in his career. Langland is a broken man searching for purpose, embodying Gable's own struggles with fame and personal loss. This role was significant as it was Gable's last completed film, released shortly before his death. The character's sense of despair and longing mirrored Gable's own life, filled with tumultuous relationships and the weight of his Hollywood persona. After The Misfits, Gable faced personal hardships. His marriage to actress Carole Lombard ended tragically with her death in a plane crash in 1942, leaving him devastated. Gable's later marriage to Sylvia Ashley was fraught with difficulties, including rumors of infidelity and emotional distance. His struggles with depression and a declining health were exacerbated by the pressures of his career and the changing landscape of Hollywood. Gable's life was marked by scandals, including a well-publicized affair with actress Joan Crawford, which added to his complicated legacy. He battled alcoholism and faced the challenges of aging in an industry that often discarded its stars. Despite these struggles, Gable remained a cultural icon, representing a bygone era of Hollywood glamour. In his final years, Gable attempted to transition into producing and directing but faced health issues, including a heart condition. He passed away in 1960, shortly after filming The Misfits, leaving behind a legacy of complex characters and a life filled with both triumph and tragedy. His story continues to resonate, reflecting the darker side of fame and the human experience.
At least say hello, Gil.
Montgomery Clift's portrayal of Perce Howland in the 1961 film The Misfits stands out as a haunting reflection of his own troubled life. Clift, known for his intense and brooding performances, brought a deep vulnerability to the role of a man grappling with his identity and purpose. This character, a drifter caught in a web of emotional turmoil, mirrors Clift's own struggles with fame and personal demons. After The Misfits, Clift's life spiraled further into darkness. He faced severe personal hardships, including a devastating car accident in 1956 that left him with significant facial injuries. This incident not only altered his appearance but also affected his mental health and career. Clift battled alcoholism and depression, often isolating himself from friends and colleagues. His relationships were complicated, marked by intense friendships with actors like Elizabeth Taylor, but also marred by scandals and rumors of his sexuality in an era that was unforgiving. As the years passed, Clift's health declined, and he became increasingly reclusive. He died in 1966 at the age of 45, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances and a life marked by tragedy. His last known information reveals a man who, despite his talent, struggled to find peace in a world that often felt hostile.
Get to know a man better by asking him questions.
You mean you'd lie?
Estelle Winwood's role as the church lady collecting money in the 1961 film The Misfits is a striking moment that reveals her ability to embody complex characters. Her performance captures the tension between innocence and the darker undertones of the story, reflecting the struggles of the era. Winwood, known for her theatrical background, brought a unique depth to her role, showcasing her talent even in a brief appearance. Beyond her film career, Winwood faced significant personal challenges. She experienced the loss of her husband, actor and director Charles K. Harris, which deeply affected her. The pressures of Hollywood and the changing landscape of the film industry also took a toll on her mental health. Despite her successes, she encountered periods of obscurity and financial instability, leading to a reclusive lifestyle in her later years. In her twilight years, Winwood remained connected to the arts, but details about her final days are scarce. She passed away in 1984, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and hardship. Her life story serves as a reminder of the complexities faced by many in the entertainment industry.
I will never understand cowboys. All crazy about animals.
Marilyn Monroe's role as Rosalind Tabor in the 1961 film The Misfits marked a significant moment in her career and life. Rosalind is a vulnerable woman seeking freedom and connection, mirroring Monroe's own struggles with identity and loneliness. The film was a reflection of her turbulent personal life, showcasing her ability to portray deep emotional pain. This role came during a difficult period. Her marriage to playwright Arthur Miller was crumbling, and she faced increasing pressure from Hollywood. After The Misfits, Monroe's life spiraled further into chaos. She battled mental health issues, including depression and anxiety, often exacerbated by substance abuse. Scandals surrounded her, including rumored affairs with high-profile figures like President John F. Kennedy. Her struggles with self-image and constant media scrutiny took a toll, leading to erratic behavior and a series of failed relationships. In the final months of her life, Monroe sought stability but found herself increasingly isolated. Her tragic death in 1962 at age 36 shocked the world, leaving behind a legacy of beauty and vulnerability intertwined with pain. Recent information about her life continues to emerge, revealing the complexities of her character and the impact of her struggles on her iconic status. The fascination with her life persists, as many remain captivated by the mystery surrounding her untimely end.
Dog and the cat? Well, I thought you knew that.
Eli Wallach's portrayal of Guido Dell'Inni in the 1961 film The Misfits is a haunting reflection of a man caught between the remnants of his past and the harsh realities of the present. Guido, a character marked by deep emotional scars, embodies the struggles of lost dreams and fading ambitions. Wallach's performance is layered, revealing a vulnerability that resonates with audiences, making Guido a complex figure in the ensemble cast. After The Misfits, Wallach's career continued to flourish, with notable roles in films such as The Good, The Bad, and The Ugly, and The Magnificent Seven. However, his life was not without turmoil. Wallach faced personal hardships, including the loss of his wife, Ann Jackson, who was a talented actress in her own right. The couple shared a deep bond, and her passing left a significant void in his life. Wallach also dealt with the shadows of Hollywood scandals, including the pressures of typecasting and the struggle to be recognized as a serious actor beyond his early roles. Despite these challenges, he remained a respected figure in the industry, earning accolades for his work in theater and film. In his later years, Wallach continued to act, making appearances in films and television shows until his death in 2014. His legacy endures through his diverse body of work and the impact he had on the acting community. Last known information reveals that he was celebrated for his contributions to the arts, leaving behind a rich tapestry of performances that continue to inspire.
Yes, get dressed. You gotta be my witness.
This'll be my 77th time I've witnessed for a divorce.
Thelma Ritter's portrayal of Isabel Steers in The Misfits is a haunting glimpse into a woman's struggle against the tides of life. Isabel, a character marked by her resilience and sorrow, embodies the emotional weight of a past filled with loss and disappointment. Ritter's nuanced performance captures the essence of a woman who seeks connection, yet grapples with her own demons, a reflection of the actress's own tumultuous life. Ritter faced significant hardships throughout her career. Despite her success, she battled personal tragedies, including the early death of her husband, which left her to raise her children alone. This burden often seeped into her roles, lending authenticity to her performances. Ritter was known for her candidness about the challenges of balancing family life with a demanding acting career, a struggle that resonated deeply with many. In later years, Ritter continued to work in film and television but faced health issues that limited her appearances. She passed away in 1969, leaving behind a legacy of complex characters and a reputation as one of the finest character actresses of her time. Her life remains a testament to the resilience of the human spirit amidst personal and professional turmoil.
Remembers me anymore. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's like
Kevin McCarthy portrayed Raymond Tabor in the 1961 film The Misfits, a character marked by complexity and a sense of disillusionment. Tabor is a man caught between the harsh realities of life and the fading ideals of the American West. McCarthy's performance encapsulates a profound sense of loss, reflecting the struggles of a generation grappling with change. His portrayal adds depth to the film, showcasing his ability to convey emotional turmoil. After The Misfits, McCarthy's career continued with notable performances in television and film, yet he faced personal challenges that shadowed his professional life. He dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, including typecasting, and the struggle to find meaningful roles. McCarthy's personal life was marred by scandal when he was involved in a high-profile divorce that attracted media attention. He battled alcoholism, which affected both his career and relationships. In his later years, McCarthy remained active in theater and television, but faced health issues that limited his appearances. The last known information indicates he passed away in 2010, leaving behind a legacy as a talented actor who navigated both the triumphs and tragedies of life in the spotlight.
The Leave It State.
The what state?
The Leave It State. You got money you want to gamble? Leave it here. You got to...
John Huston appeared as an extra in the blackjack scene of the 1961 film The Misfits, a fitting choice given his long history in the film industry. Known for his distinctive voice and commanding presence, Huston brought an air of authenticity to the scene, even in a minor role. The film itself was significant as it starred Marilyn Monroe in her last completed role, adding a layer of tragedy to Huston's participation. Huston's life was marked by personal struggles and controversies. He battled alcoholism, which affected both his personal relationships and career. His tumultuous marriage to actress Evelyn Keyes ended in divorce amid rumors of infidelity. Huston also faced the challenge of being a father, with 3 children from different relationships, each of whom had their own battles with addiction and mental health. In his later years, Huston directed several acclaimed films, but his health declined due to emphysema and heart issues. He passed away in 1987, leaving behind a legacy of both cinematic brilliance and personal darkness. Recent reports indicate that his films continue to influence filmmakers, but his tumultuous life remains a cautionary tale of the cost of fame.
We're made up now. Okay?
As we wrap up our look at The Misfits, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia. This film not only marked the final screen appearance of the legendary Marilyn Monroe, but also showcased the talent of Clark Gable and Montgomery Clift, each facing personal struggles during its making. Monroe, battling her own demons, delivered a haunting performance that resonated with many. Gable, in his last role, brought a raw vulnerability, while Clift, dealing with the aftermath of a serious car accident, gave a powerful portrayal that highlighted his acting brilliance. The Misfits was a reflection of their lives, capturing the essence of change and loss in Hollywood. Did you watch this film in your childhood? What memories does it bring back for you? Perhaps it was a family movie night or a quiet moment alone. We invite you to share your stories and connections to this classic in the comments below. Your experiences are part of the film's legacy, and we would love to hear them.